Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff unveils surprising truth about US Open triumph amid rising French Open hopes. Red clay is honestly something that I grew up on, something I've been playing on since I was 10 years old. Coco Gauff shared in an exclusive with Olympics.com last year, her voice filled with genuine admiration for the surface, and rightly so. Red clay has been the stage for many of her firsts. Her first junior Grand Slam title, her first major quarterfinal, her first final. It's where her confidence bloomed. Yet it was far from the red clay where she claimed her biggest triumph. Her maiden Grand Slam title came on the hard courts of America in 2023. A shock. For fans, no. For Coco, absolutely. World, no. Coco Gauff battled through a tense second set to defeat Czech Marie Bouzkova 6-1, 7-6-3 on Saturday, securing her spot in the French Open last 16. This win marked a significant milestone for Gauff. It was her first victory over Bouzkova, having lost both their previous encounters. Despite the shaky moments, Gauff has yet to drop a set at Roland Garros this year. While the rivalry with Bouzkova hasn't been lengthy, it hadn't previously favored the 21-year-old American. But this time, Gauff broke through with poise and determination. And as fans revel in her dazzling clay court form, she delivered a bold, heartfelt tribute to the surface she grew up loving. Speaking on the TNT broadcast with Bleacher Report after her third-round Roland Garros win, Coco Gauff made a candid and surprising admission. Despite her breakthrough triumph at the 2023 US Open, she revealed that her first GS victory didn't come where she had expected. "I always thought that at first when I was younger, I thought it was hard just being American, and then I always thought that for some reason my first slam would be on clay. So that US Open was very low-key a shock to me too, so I would say I definitely think clay is my best surface," she said, her voice echoing deep admiration for the red dirt. But make no mistake, her US Open glory was anything but easy. At just 19, Gauff captured her first major title in front of a roaring home crowd at the very tournament she once attended as a wide-eyed kid with her parents, watching her idols, the iconic Serena and Venus Williams. After a rocky start in the final, she roared back to defeat Aryna Sabalenka 2-6, 6-3, 6-2, becoming the first American teenager since Serena in 1999 to win the country's most prestigious tournament. "Thank you to the people who didn't believe in me. Like a month ago, I won a tour title and people said I would stop at that. 2 weeks ago, I won a tour title and people were saying that was the biggest it was going to get. So 3 weeks later, I'm here with this trophy right now," she said after lifting the trophy, silencing doubters with poise and power and making her name known to the world. Now with her dominant clay court form in the French Open and a deep-rooted connection to the surface, fans are daring to dream once again. Could 2025 be the year Gauff's clay court prophecy fulfills itself? The signs say yes. The former US Open winner came out blazing in her third-round French Open match on Saturday, taking control early by winning 12 of the first 15 points and building a 3-0 lead in just 10 minutes. She wrapped up the first set in just 30 minutes with commanding precision. However, the second set turned out to be a test of endurance and nerve lasting 75 minutes, all the while pushing Gauff to the edge. At a critical moment, Gauff trailed 5-3, 30-love on Marie Bouzkova's serve. Bouzkova had 4 chances to win 2 consecutive points and force a deciding third set, but Gauff dug in. Using her incredible court coverage, the American extended rallies and pounced on every small opportunity. An unforgettable exchange was when she chased down a drop shot, but quickly recovered for a volley block and finished spectacularly with a leaping overhead smash. The illustration was one of grit and athleticism. By the set's end, Gauff recorded 22 winners to her opponent's 11 and dominated the net, claiming 11 of 14 net points. And right after the win, she credited her serving approach for shaping the match. "I served a bit more aggressive in the first set, so I was holding easier, and maybe got a little bit too passive on the serve in the second, and it allowed her to get back into the match," Gauff said. "Just keeping the aggressive mindset is something that I can do better for the next match." Looking ahead, Gauff is set to face 20th seed Ekaterina Alexandrova on Monday. A win will take her into the QF. Could this finally be the year she lifts above her head the beloved Roland Garros trophy? What do you think?